Hello, hello. It is that time. We're going to find out what card you chose to kick off 2026. So it's interesting the timing that's coming up because we are ready to head into a new year here right away. So I thought it would be really cool that we could set the intention that the card that we're choosing gives us some guidance to the energy that we'll be looking at to move into 2026. So although the information and the cards are going to be pointing towards the energy over the next couple of weeks, they're also going to represent what is the energy that we can use this energy for over the next couple of weeks, as well as what can we do moving into 2026. So as we turn the page out of 2025 into 2026, hopefully these cards can give us some good guidance. Where should we put our focus over the next couple of weeks? That's going to give us the right foot into 2026. So let's take a look. First, of course, you chose the card that you felt drawn to, that you felt a pull, you felt that it was illuminated, however that was for you. You chose the card that you felt drawn to. That's going to be your pilot card over the next couple of weeks, as well as your theme going into 2026. Make sure you stick around and watch the second half of this video because we're going to tune into the overarching theme for all of us over the next couple of weeks. And of course, keep in the back of your mind that the card that you chose is still your pilot card. So there'll be extra emphasis, if you will, on that card. So let's take a look and see what you chose. Card number one, if you chose card number one, you chose Ride the Wave. We could ride with the wave, I suppose. That's kind of what this card is about. But if you chose this card, things feel like you're ready to move into a new chapter. You likely chose this card if you're feeling like, I'm ready to just keep moving forward. I'm going to ride the wave. I'm going to keep moving. Things will come to you a little easier, whether it's ideas, whether it's plans, whether it's manifestations, conversations, whatever it is, things are going to start coming more easily to you. They probably already have, but this card suggests to just keep moving. If it feels right, just keep going, keep going, keep going. This card, although it's about, going deeper, embracing and doing everything that you are setting as intentions, this card also reminds you that boundaries are super important. So this card talks about, you moving towards your personal goals, your dreams, your wishes, your intentions, your manifestations. Keep moving forward. But on the same token, it's important for you to say, hey, I need to have boundaries in place so that I can do what I need to do without feeling like I need to please everyone else. That sometimes is a challenge for some people, especially parents or, people who feel the need to take care of everyone else. This card's not telling you that you shouldn't do those things, but take care of you. Stick to the goal. Stick to what it is that you want to move towards. And, make sure that you have time for yourself to do those things. And, you can still schedule time in for others or, to take care of other people, but make sure that you schedule time in for yourself as well. So that's really cool. If you chose card number 2, Magic Stream is your card. Take a look at the art on that card, Magic Stream. If you chose this card, you're likely maybe feeling a little suffocated. You're feeling a little bit like things are extra hard. You're having to work extra hard to get things done. You're having to put in extra effort. You're having to, it just feels like, I'm trying to accomplish a goal and it feels like I have to work twice as hard to get something done. If that's the case, this card is asking you, where do you have to make those changes so that things are a little easier? Where am I trying to people please? If you chose this card, ask yourself that. Where are you trying to people please, take care of everyone else, where you're putting yourself on the back burner? This really just says, where do I need to make these changes so that I can take care of me and my goals and what it is that's coming up for me in 2026? So this is asking you just to reevaluate and just see, where do things feel difficult? Where do things feel like they are taking extra effort or extra work? Those are the things that you're going to want to maybe restructure. So, for example, if there is a relationship that's, become extra difficult, if there is a job that you feel like you have to put in extra effort and no matter what, you just can't be happy there anymore. This may be asking you just to highlight those things, to say, okay, I'm paying attention. There may be some changes coming up that have to happen that you may want to restructure. You may decide that this is time to do some restructuring. And, this maybe has some emotional attachment. So, for example, if you have it's a friendship thing where, this friendship is extra work, it's taking extra energy. You feel like, no matter what you do, you don't feel good enough. You don't feel like, it just feels like everything is so hard. Or a job, that you're putting in all this effort and it just feels like you're not getting anywhere. This card's asking you to reevaluate. There may be some changes that you can focus on over the new year that say, I am ready for change. I'm ready to move out of this and into something that feels like it's more in alignment with me. That may leave you feeling a little bit of, disconnect. Of course, if you leave one situation behind to move into another, you're going to feel, possibly bittersweet energy, but this is about, moving through it so that you can heal it. So you're going to feel it, you're going to heal it so that you can move forward. If you chose card number 3, flying is your card. Check out the art on this one. Notice the little maze here. You could get lost in that maybe. But if we're flying, we are rising above everything. We're feeling a little bit more elevated, right? Allow that energy to come in. It's like a childlike energy. It feels kind of dreamy, but it feels like I'm not being pulled down anymore. It feels like I'm able to rise above any obstacles. This can come in the form of either a get out of my way because I'm rising above, or this can just be very dreamy, very like, yeah, I can see things from a different perspective now. And that's helping me to I can see things from up here. The obstacles aren't so big from up here, right? So whatever this is encouraging you to embrace that energy of feeling lighter, of feeling elevated, of feeling like, yeah, I'm on the positivity train here. I'm ready. And it doesn't matter. I've got this. It doesn't even matter what happens. I've got this. Now, when we see this card, when we rise above, when we stay up here, those obstacles are a lot smaller. If we do come across obstacles, They're a lot easier to maneuver, right? So this is just saying, stay up there. 2026 is coming. I'm feeling positive. I'm feeling inspired. I'm feeling like I got this. So I'm going to move through. I'm going to remember to keep my eyes on the prize. Keep your eye on the ball. What are the goals? What are the details of the situation? Where do I want to stay? Where do I want to be in the future? And this is going to say, just keep going. Just stay up there, right? I love it. If you chose card number 4, look at that card. Now, this card talks about reevaluating. This is asking you to take a look at what is working, what isn't working. Look at, I've got the tools here to get through this. I've got my light. I don't need to worry about anyone else, dimming my light or controlling what it is that's going on here. This person here is following the path. So this card is asking you, do not feel stuck in the ways of the way things have always been, right? Keep moving forward. You've got the tools that you need to follow your little path, right? This is about transformation for you. So this path indicates that not every step is really easy. You're just going to go. You're just going to follow the path, see where it leads you. What do I need to hang on to? What do I need to let go of? What do I not need in my backpack anymore? How can I lighten my load? I'm going to bring the tools that I need to carry with me, and I'm going to leave behind whatever it is that doesn't serve me anymore. So this could be a job. This could be a friendship. This could be a spiritual awakening or a spiritual journey for you, a way to tune into your inner light, your inner compass. Right? So really, really interesting. But it is about transformation. It's about allowing yourself to leave behind what it is that you don't need to take forward so that you can embrace the unknown, embrace what it is that's coming up next for you. So this is quite a powerful card, but it's asking you reevaluate right now at the beginning of the year so that when you move forward, it's going to make it a lot easier for you as you're able to keep shedding what it is that you don't need so that you can open the pathway to the way that you need to move forward. Really cool. Let's take a look at all 4 of the cards together. Keep in mind, in the back of your mind, what is your pilot card over the next couple of weeks and to kick off the new year. But we're going to take a look at the all 4 cards, and your pilot card will be double clicking on what it is that's coming up for you. So all of us as a collective, it's important for us to remember, go with the flow, whatever it is, just go deep, allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to feel what you need to feel, move forward, just ride the waves, effortlessly moving through life. Allow yourself to keep going, pushing, those waves pushing you through effortlessly, right? It's really awesome for us to do this. And this is not for us to do things in a way that other people will benefit solely. This is more of a personal journey for you as we move into 2026. If something feels like it's not going as easily as intended or as easily as it once was, those are the things for us to leave behind, reevaluate. Maybe we want to make some changes, right? Allow yourself to be lifted up by these things that come so easily for us. It's almost like life is really going to say to us, the things that we don't need to carry into this new year are going to be highlighted so that they're easier to pick out and leave, because we don't need them, right? Rise up, look at things from a bigger perspective. Allow yourself to embrace that dreamy energy where you're, moving forward, you're moving through, you're allowing yourself to feel the positivity of what's been started over here. There's some transformation coming. What do you need to leave behind? What is it that you can take with you that's going to be beneficial? What are the things that maybe I've been hanging on to that I can lighten my load with, that are maybe just obstacles in my mind? So whatever this is saying focus on the journey and focus on what it is that's coming next. So as we move through, focusing on, allow yourself to be guided by the universe. Just follow those waves effortlessly. Gonna here focus on what is it that's being shown to me that's not working. See things from a higher perspective, because it's a lot easier to release the things that maybe aren't working when we see things from the bigger perspective, right? Because these obstacles that maybe we need to leave behind, those emotional connections that are no longer working, might be able to, they might not be so difficult if we look at them from a higher perspective, from the bigger picture, right? And embrace that journey of transformation, whatever it is that makes you feel. Like you can leave the old things behind, but there's always new and exciting things. We don't get to see that in a preview most times. We get to leave the things behind and then we're showing the next things. So this looks really transformational, really powerful, and it looks like we are ready. We are ready to move into this new year. Get ready to leave behind what's no longer serving you so that you can move into 2026 with a clean slate. Let me know in the comments below how this is playing out in your life. What are the events that are going on in your life that are being represented, reflected by these cards? What are your plans for the upcoming year? Set some intentions. Really take some time to just maybe journal or set some intentions for the new year, because now is the best time to do that. So all of the best to you in 2026, from my home to yours. All of the best, and I will see you again in another couple weeks. Take care. Bye for now, guys.